Chris cars. We've got a 2007 Mark 7 Transit here, and we've got an intermittent issue with the headlights. They'll work sometimes and then go out for between after using them for half an hour to an hour, they will go off. And we've also got a problem with the blower motor inside of the cab.
And that's what we're going to fix today, is it, Chris?
Yes, today we'll fix it. We'll try and fix it. Right, so you really do need a wiring diagram. All right, perhaps buy one from your local garage or something, but you are peeing in the wind without a wiring diagram, in my opinion. Right, so on these wiring diagrams, the positive, the battery is normally at the top of the page and earth is at the bottom. This is quite a normal layout for a wiring diagram. Right, so we've got an issue with the lights and an issue with the blower motor. So this is the blower motor wire diagram, this is the lights. Right, so these two problems could be connected. So it's you just want to pick one of the wiring diagrams and fix one problem first. You might be lucky that you fix the other one. Right, so like I said, this is the heater one. Right, so you've got the battery supply at the top, then you've got the battery fuse holder, as it's called, and this holds the big fuses, the 100 amps, 60 amps. There's a row of fuses, as I'll show you in a moment. Right, so we can see that. Then we've got a small supply, 5 amp, I think it is, to the ignition switch, because you've only got small wires to ignition switches these days, because it's all done with the body control module or the central electric ECU. Right, so anyway, so then it goes to, so these fuses supply P23, over here against, P23, which is a fuse box, it says in the cabin. But you can't always go by these wiring diagrams, but this relay is definitely, okay, over here, sorry, this relay is definitely in one of the fuse boxes, all right, K26 relay. Right, so that relay supplies the blower motor. So you've got a live out to the blower motor here, look, and then it's earth switched via the heater resistor pack through this one. Right, so it's difficult to explain sometimes, but you get the live 12 volts up to there, then it's switched through this wire for the fast speed, and then it's switch through this one for a number 2 speed and that one for number 1 speed. But we've got absolutely nothing. Right, the blower motor doesn't work at all. Right, so just quickly, this is the wiring diagram for the lights. Right, so you've still got the same body control module. It just shows you the circuits that you need to find the fault. So you've got a bit more of the body control module showing here because you've got a bit more of a diagram. So this is slightly different because the lights over here, look, you doing that? Yeah, the lights here are switched by terminals from the body control module. So when you switch the light switch on, it tells the body control module, and that switches the relays to switch the lights on. But like I said, we'll just do the blower first of all. All right? Right then. So here is the battery, right? And here are the big fuses that I was talking about, the 160 amp ones. You've got to make sure they're all live. You've got to make sure these haven't blown. You just go along. I've done it all. So you just need to go along and make sure they're live. All right. I'll bypass that bit because I've already done it. But just so you know. All right. Right then, I'll just go out. Right. The trouble is with non-dealer wiring diagrams is that it's not always precise, but there's a fuse box there, which it might be. It might be one of these relays in this fuse box.
Now, a relay is for...
It's switched the low side of it to use small wires, and then it uses, it switches the larger current wires to operate components. So it's just to save on running thick wires all through the vehicle.
Oh, right, otherwise you'd have everything would be a massive load of wires.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes. Right, so also you've got another fuse box. I want to do get a light. Another fuse box in there. Okay. All right.
Yep.
Right, so you probably see it's probably all on YouTube. You just push these little clips in here. Just took one each side. Push them in. It doesn't come out. I'm sorry. push them out, right, then it comes down. Right, so that's the fuse box. That's the central body electrics or body control module, whatever you want to call it. That's that one there. But there's fuses in here, internal relays probably. But we will look initially at this fuse box. Right, so we don't really know which one it is, but we do know that the wire supplying the motor, the blower motor, is brown and blue. Right, so there is a brown and blue wire there, look, where my thumb is. So we'll go and, so it's likely that the relay that we want is in here. Right, so we'll just get a, sorry, not with a light. We'll take a relay out. Right, so you've got like the switch side of it, and then you've got the current carrying side of it. Right, so we'll just, you won't have a problem. You can put a live on the heavy current carrying side of it. You just got to be a little bit careful with the power probe. Right, so just, right, so
Wipers work.
Yes, we can see this relay. Look, works the relay. But you've got to be careful with the power probe, not to probe down the wrong wires. But you'll always be all right on the heavy current carrying side. You've got to be careful on the switch side. Right, so we know that's the wiper. So that's not the relay that we want. Right, so it's probably not the smaller relays either, because it's a motor that takes quite a bit of current. So we can perhaps try this one. Right, and this is a heavy current relay because it's got big terminals to carry the current. All right, so we can put a live on here. That is that. Right, so that's red. That one is live. That terminal is live. So this is the output. This is whatever this does. This is the output voltage to the component.
Right. Ah, we have a blower.
Right. So now that you can.
So what you're basically doing there is bypassing the relay, are you?
Yes.
Right.
I'll just switch that buzzing off. Right. Sorry. Yeah. So
we can hear that.
Right. So it's working on all three speeds.
Yeah.
Right. Right. So just switch ignition on the transit, please. You have to have the ignition have to be on. That's it. Ignition has to be on for the relay to work. Right, so we know we've got a live, because we just tried it. We know we've got a main live here, like I said, 12 volt. Let me get a test light. Right. Test lights serve their purpose. I do use a test light. Right, so we've got a live here, look. That's from the 60 and 100 amp fuses. That's from there.
Yeah.
Right, so you've got ignition on, so you should have a live for one of these two terminals. Right, so we have the switch ignition off. Can you do it with the hold?
No, it's right.
Switch ignition off and see that light disappears.
Yeah.
It's only there when the ignition's on.
Yeah.
Right, so that's all right. So you can switch it back on if you want to. Right, so we should have that terminal. The terminal opposite should be off to make the circuit.
So we're now going to test for earth, are we?
Yeah, because you can't see it so well. So just to try and. Right. Right, so the bottom one, that's off. All right, you can hear it. It's green, which indicates it's off.
Yep.
All right, so you've got everything you need. You've got live and earth to switch the relay, and you've got a live, as we said, from the battery. And if you probe the motor, it works. Right, so we need to be looking at the relay. Right. on the switch side of the relay, where you going to film it here?
Yeah.
Right, switch side of the relay. Right, so you put a live and a half to the relay, and you should have a circuit. It's a bit. Oh, there is a circuit. Right, we'll just apply a voltage to it. You should hear the relay click.
Nothing at all.
Nothing. Right then. So, I don't know. Right. So we should have when we operate the switch side of this relay, we should get a circuit across the two big terminals, which would be indicated by a closed circuit on the continual circuit on the multimeter. Right, so we'll just do that. Right, put a live to there. Right, the relay's not clicking, and we've got open circuit. So that relay's had it. Doesn't matter if I break it because it's knackered. I would normally take a bit more care and fling it out, but
So in open circuit, what we're saying is we haven't got continuity to
yes.
the other terminal.
No continuity indeed. Sorry, I'm normally a lot more gentle than this. I just want to get it open. There's nothing obvious in there.
Don't you quite often get corrosion and everything? That's
yeah,
what...
you do, yes. And there's a little tiny bit there, you see, so I was expecting to see some corrosion. But like I said, when you operate these two, the switch side, it should pull the contact down and make these two live, give it continuity. But anyway, it's not working. Right, so there's another one here. Right, most relays have got a wiring diagram on them. I can't explain everything in one little video. Right, so we'll just do the same again. Right, and then we'll put a live. Right, you can hear the relay click.
Yep.
And you can see you've got continuity, look, because the meter's buzzing and it's got no resistance. Right?
So that's all good.
That's all good.
So hopefully then when you put that, the blower will work. Is that correct?
Yeah, yes, should work. Because this is clearly no good. It's clearly not functioning.
And what normally causes damage on there? Is it moisture getting in, or
Yeah, it's often
that works?
it is. Yeah, so it's often moisture. Yeah, it is. Well, they do fail because there's a coil of wire in there. You know, and then they do fail sometimes. Yeah.
So we fixed it.
Yeah, so that's it. The blower's working, and you can try the headlamps you want on the right hand side and just see if you see it in the reflection of the power shelf probably. Switch that all the way around. Yeah, and you have got fine. Aren't they?
Yeah, that's all good.
Yeah. Fine then. That's it, that's fixed. Right,
So what we were saying then is that it was just the relay, and the relay fixed the headlight problem that was intermittent, and the blower motor.
yeah, because they're connected. On this diagram, they'll be connected. So, like I said, just do one at a time. Fix the easiest one. This is slightly more difficult, but still quite an easy circuit to understand. But pick one and fix one fault first.
So it just goes to show the importance of getting a wiring diagram first when you're trying to diagnose the issue.
It is very important. It's very difficult without a diagram. You don't know what color wires you're looking for. It's very difficult to know. So I would buy one if you can. Go to your local garage and buy one before you start.